Yeah, I'm excited. Excited to be here. Happy to be here. It obviously after MLS Cup for me, it went pretty quickly. But me and my family flew down here, visited the facilities and everything after knowing they were interested, and yeah, then we sorted out the contract, and now the first week has been great. I'm excited to get back training. I know after winning, it's kind of like you at the same time want to take a little bit of a rest, but also you want to get right back into it and kind of repeat what you did. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. Excited to get started with a new club and new teammates, and yeah, we'll see how
I
it
saw you
continues.
very close with last training that we had access with Yedlin, talking to him. Can you talk a little bit how those guys received you?
Yeah, no, they received me great. Obviously, I know the coaching staff from years past in Atlanta, but DeAndre has been has been amazing. I know him from the national team a little bit, so we had that connection from that. And once he found out that I was coming here, that we kind of talked a little. And as soon as I came in, yeah, we now sit next to each other in the locker room as well. So he's a good guy to kind of yeah, just get to know the club a little bit more and quickly, so that I can adapt easy. And he's been tremendous,
Julian,
tremendous help.
Julian Michelle Kaufman from Miami Herald, welcome.
How are you?
Where do you see yourself? You're a versatile player. You play different positions. Where do you see yourself fitting in here? Where do you think you're? I don't know if Tata has talked to you about that, or what do you think you're going to help with the team?
Yeah, I mean, I like you said, I think I can help in many different positions and in many different ways. So wherever Tata sees the best position for me to help the team, I think that's where I'll play. And that's what I'm happy with. So it's really up to the coach and up to kind of what he thinks.
I also wanted to ask just what it's been like compared to. Obviously, there's so much talk about this team. You know that from last season.
Yeah.
What was it like? What has it been like compared to what your preconceived notions might have been about being on the field with Messi, Busquets, Alba, and all this, Luis
It's
Suarez?
I mean, it's special, to be on the field with those guys and train with those guys. There's no doubt about that. But at the same time, I'm really happy that they seem like regular guys, and that's really what it's been like. And like on the first day, for example, Busquets coming to me and congratulating me for the MLS Cup, without him even knowing me. So he knew that I had won and all those types of things. It's good to see, and it's been a good week, and I'm obviously happy to play with those guys on the field and get to know them a little bit more as well.
Why Inter Miami? Why Inter Miami? You had options, right? You could have chosen a number of teams. Why Inter Miami? Why did you choose this project?
Yeah, I mean it's intriguing, right? In terms of who are your teammates and what the club is trying to do. Not within, yeah, not only here in this market, but also within MLS to try and push boundaries. And I think that's what I'm trying to do as well. And I also want to win, and I think I have a really good chance here of winning, being able to hopefully win 4 trophies. And I think that's what I want to do. That's what I want to continue to do. Yeah, obviously had some other options, but ultimately, I think it was just the appeal of kind of Miami and what the club is trying to do and the vision, even beyond this year, that kind of I was excited about.
How much did the familiarity with that help well, obviously sell you as well, having played from before in Atlanta?
Yeah, I mean it helped. Tata and I think we've had a really good connection from the very start in Atlanta, and knowing that he was obviously here after he got hired in the summer, we had a brief connection where I just wished him good luck with the project and everything. And now over the off season, we talked a little bit more again, as he wanted to bring me in. So it definitely helped. I know what they like. I know how we work and all those things. And those things I've been successful with. So it made sense for me to kind of yeah, come back and see if we can be successful again.
Along the lines of what you were talking about earlier, you've been in the MLS your whole career. Does this feel like an MLS team, or when you talk about winning other trophies, does it feel different?
Right now, it still doesn't feel too different. I'm sure in a few weeks, once we chat around the world, it'll feel a little bit different. But all in many good ways. I think, like I said before, I think this league is trying to go places, and this certainly helps a franchise like here, where you're trying to push every single boundary. You're trying to do a lot of things the right way to really get growing and grow the fan base here, but also within the league and within the U.S. is huge, and that's yeah. Well, I'm sure I'll feel a little bit different in a few weeks, but for now, we've only been here a week now, so it still feels like an MLS club, I guess. A little bit more media, I guess, too.
Can you
Yeah.
talk about the El Salvador? Can you talk about the El Salvador game? I mean, as someone who's been with the U.S. national team,
Excellent.
as someone who's been with the U.S. national team, how do you feel playing the El Salvador game? What do you think that'll be like?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I've never played obviously a national team with a club team, so that'll certainly be something else that I get to experience, and I'm excited about it. I think it'll be a cool trip for us to kind of kick off the games, to go down there and see a lot of fans and all that type of stuff in a different environment, which also might prepare us well for the CONCACAF Champions Cup and all those types of competitions that we'll have coming up with where you might face different types of oppositions. So it'll be a good way for us to start preseason and an exciting matchup for sure.
Julian, thank you so much. Thank you. I wanted to ask you about, maybe for a lot of people, the big matchup during preseason will be against Cristiano Ronaldo. So, you have as a teammate one of the best in the world, and Cristiano is, right there in that conversation.
Yeah.
What are your expectations about that match in particular? If you want to do Spanish, I'll take it.
I can't do that much Spanish yet. Maybe by the end of the year. No, but yeah, it's exciting. It's an exciting, I think, schedule for us in general to go, to Saudi Arabia, but then also Hong Kong and Japan. So it's certainly exciting matchups, and the matchup against everybody always talks about Messi or Ronaldo and all those types of things. So I think the media hypes it up a little bit more than probably everybody else, or us within the club and within the team. But for now, it's really about us getting ready for the season, and that is a preseason game that we'll worry about when it comes to that. Right now, we've trained for a week. We're now about to go to El Salvador to have that first game, and then come back, have another couple of games in between. So we're certainly just trying to get ready for the year, trying to prepare well, and then when it really counts, we got to be ready for that. But certainly intriguing.
It's hard to predict. What kind of environment do you expect on Friday? It's a sold out game. It's in El Salvador. It's their national team. But obviously, Messi is a major draw. So, what do you expect from that crowd going into it?
You know what? I haven't experienced it with Messi, and I haven't even played against him even last year. So it'll be totally new to me. So I don't really have much expectations. I'm sure it'll be fun and wild a little bit. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited to experience it. I'm excited to kind of get into that environment and see what it's like.
You talk about you said about growing the brand of MLS and spreading the tentacles worldwide. The amount of travel that you guys are going to be doing before the season starts, there's been a lot of talk about that. Like, is it too much? How do you balance, the business side of, all the opportunities this team gets versus preparing like a Columbus Crew, preparing for the MLS Cup, preparing the day-to-day? How do you guys balance that, and do you think it's too much travel? How do you plan to manage the amount of miles you guys are going to be covering before you even start?
I think we'll be able to manage it. I think it'll be okay. And we last year I went to Spain with Vancouver. That's not the shortest way either. So it's certainly it's a lot. It's a lot of travel, but it's at the same time I think it's great opportunities. Great for me to see all these places that I've never been to, for example, and really cool to combine that with doing what I love, and that's playing soccer. And obviously you have to. As a club, I think you see the opportunity you have here, and that's what the club is doing as well. But at the same time, it's not an excuse for us to get ready for the season and then not be ready for when the time comes. So we're certainly, able to work. We've been working now this past week. We have another week here, another few days more here, and then I think we get to work as well when we're in Saudi. I think we have a little bit more time. And those matchups, like I said, they're also get you ready for the season. Games will come quickly. We'll have a lot of time, and maybe some travel. Within the U.S., a lot of travel is also happening every weekend. So, it's nothing new, and that's what I think. That's why I think it's not that big of an issue, and we'll certainly be ready for the season.
Julian, you talked about the positions.
We're from El Salvador.
Sorry.
What do you heard about El Salvador? You can invite people to go to see you there.
I know. I'm excited to see it. I don't think I've ever been, so I'm excited to see El Salvador and meet the people and kind of get to experience the passion for the soccer. I'm just excited to get to experience that type of environment with us playing the national team and everything. So it'll be cool.
How your
In fact,
teammates
I guess you get the last one on
last one over
playing
here.
at the back five, right? So Tata's talked about playing back five, back four. You're familiar with playing in the back five in his system as a right wing back. What does he ask of that right wing back? What does he want that position to do in the function of that spot?
I think, yeah, as a right wing back, I think Tata wants an attacking wing back. Attacking wing backs where the cover doesn't really come from the wing backs in the back, where one goes, one stays. No, it's really about when we advance down the field, get into the box and get into the final third, and then attack as well, and obviously help build out and help absorb pressure at times when we have to, in terms of defending. But at this, I think main focus when we attack is to try and help score goals, and more as a winger than really a back. So yeah, it's something that we've worked a little bit on. We've also worked on the back four, like talked about that. Obviously, the club is the teams have played in the back four last year mostly. So from my understanding is that we're not really set in one way or another. We could be flexible and adapt, and so can I within those all those systems in different positions. So excited to work more, and then we'll see.
As long as we put those Gressel crosses.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.